Hey there, crafty friends. Happy Good Friday. It's Hannah at the Doodlebug in Jasper, Indiana, and we made it through another week. That is very exciting. And today we have another great live for you. I have got 2 different orders for you guys today. I have got a restock from the warehouse, and I have got Elizabeth Crafts. Elizabeth Crafts, we've got some great new stuff for you guys to check out as well. Elizabeth Crafts, we had a lot of reorder or special orders on that one. So I did pull all special orders. I know one of you is waiting on that to complete your order, and that should be on its way to you now. So hey there, Miss Rhonda. We got a printer beeping up here. Let me see. Can you get it? It's the alarm is going off on the printer. Can you get it? No. All right, so then, yep, so get that torn off so you can drop it in. Oh, and we don't take it out until it's empty, but that's okay. So pull all that off. Hold on. You gotta open it up. There you go. Now drop it in. Like that. But yeah, I usually let it run completely out because thermal paper, believe it or not, it is so expensive. So that's, yeah. Okay. All right, there we go. Whew. We have one that as soon as the paper runs out, it just screams at you until you have it completely finished. It is so annoying, my most annoying printer. So we use it on a backup register. All right. Anyway, breathe. Elizabeth Crafts, we're going to start with that one first. So I'm going to flip the camera around. So thank you to all of you that jumped in with Elizabeth Crafts and sent me some reorders and special orders. We were able to get our order in for the gal that was waiting on her set of alphabets. So thank you so much. Now, I did, because we have a smaller little live today, just 2 little orders, I did pull some great things off the shelf for you guys as well too. So I know sometimes when we've got a smaller live, it's just kind of nice to do that. We have a whole line of paper that we carry from Tonic, and it's their Craft Perfect line, and it's their specialty paper, and some of it is absolutely gorgeous. So I wanted to show you some of our specialty paper that we carry from them. First one is called Arabian Nights. So you can see it's got this great ombre on there. You get 5 sheets. This one is $7.29. It is beautiful glitter paper. This one, this is the one, if you guys remember that fall card that I showed you that I did, I think it's still back here actually. This is the paper pack that I used for it. Yes. The one that I did with that memory box one. And I showed you how I did the ombre frame out of it. This is the set that I used for that. It's called Oyster Luster. It starts with this great brown, and this is like a no shed glitter paper. Goes down not quite to white, almost like a tan at the bottom. So again, this one is called Oyster Luster. This pretty one here, this ombre one, is called Under the Sea. And then we've got some Mira card from them as well. This one is called Angel Fire. These also, you can use these with an embossing folder. I recommend you spritz the back. This one here is $4.89 for your pack. I recommend that you spritz the back on these. That way it doesn't want to crack. Okay, so that's kind of a little tip there for you. But like I said, we've got a whole section of these. I'm going to go through a few of them. This one is called Blushing Mermaid. It's kind of a pink, but then it's got all this great like Rory Borealis to it. All right, next one we've got is Firestone Red. So Firestone Red, it's not just mirror. It's got this great reflectiveness to it as well too. So Firestone Red, another super, super pretty one. This one is just regular specialty paper. It's called Gold Pearl. It's like a satin gold. One Oyster Luster and one Under the Sea. You've got it. Thank you. Another oyster. Thank you. This one is called Copper Mine. This one is really pretty. It's kind of like that Firestone, but it's in purple. So this one is called Purple Rain. So I'm going to put Purple Rain up to Firestone. So you can see that one has got more of a plum look to it. One Firestone red, thank you. I'm going to try and keep one in camera as I go back and forth here. This is just a great silver one. It's called Halo Waves, or Holo. Prismatic Pink is the next one. As you can see, that one is a real mirror one. Prismatic Pink, really pretty. I think these would be really neat too, with some of the different dyes we've been getting in, the little candy dyes that the companies have been doing. Those would be so cute with little candies. Blue Obsidian, that one's like a satin. Here's another mirror, Seafoam Green. That one is $3.79 for the 5-pack. Some of these I remember we ordered in on sale, so they stayed on sale. Flourishing Green, this is, it's more of a satin. Flourishing Green is $5.39. This is one we just got in the other day. This is one we ordered from Ecstasy Crafts. That one is $9.59, and it's called Emerald Green. Cobalt Velour. Oh, good. Well, I'm glad you did get a notification. I just jumped on, though, so I haven't been on too long, so that's good. I'm glad you're getting some notifications, though. Scarlet Organza. We're just checking out some of our specialty papers that we've got. Look how pretty this one is. This one's called Tidal Wave. Midnight Plum. Opera Red. Opera Red is $5.29, and you got 5 sheets in there. So it's kind of like your middle point there. This one here is a really pretty. This one's Pearlescent. Ivory Sheen. Indian Summer's another really pretty one. Frosted Silver. And I think we're almost done down here. This one's a pretty one. This one is Midnight Black. Starry Night. Ooh, Starry Night. Do you see the little flecks in that one? Debbie, what you missed so far is we are checking out some, and this last one is called Black Velvet. We are just checking out some of the Tonic specialty paper that we have in the store. It's not a new order by any means. It was more of a, we don't have a ton today to show. And I know a lot of times you guys love it when I shop in the store. And not just like you get to see 1 or 2 when we reorder it, you get to see the whole section that we have. Starry Night, you've got it. Oh my gosh. 3rd day of retirement. Sarah, I didn't realize it was so soon. Girl, I am so excited for you. And while we're here, might as well show you. Oh my gosh. I totally should have showed you guys these the other day. So we just, last night, and I know quite a few of you got those stinking cute, like literally stinking cute dies that have the skunk. This is plush paper from Gina K. So it has, it's like fuzzy paper, velvety paper. How awesome would these plush papers be with those little skunks you're going to cut out? Oh my goodness. I didn't even remember we had these whenever we looked at those in the live. Where's my opening? Here it is. What's the name of the pink one? Ooh, I'll go back. There was one called Indian Summer. Was it that one? That one was really pretty. But there was also Prismatic Pink too. So Black Velvet. It is just a fluffy kind of fuzzy paper. So it would be so cute on those skunks. And we've got it in black and in white. Retirement is the best thing ever. Oh my gosh, yes. All right, and then we had Angel Fire 2, Debbie. I'm not for sure which one you saw for sure. Let's go ahead and we're going to jump into Elizabeth Crafts. Elizabeth Crafts, I got in their soft finish cardstock. Remember to only cut the side of the plush paper you need before running through the machine. Oh, it crushes all the pieces. Yes, good tip. And I do that. Same thing with this, friends. If you pick up any of this, like especially mirror paper, and you cut it like card size, and you just need one little area, don't run the whole thing through. Any little scratches that you've got on your plate will show up on here because it'll pick up that texture. So always just do the area that you need. Question for me? Are you okay? Okay. All right. So what I brought back in is soft finish cardstock from Elizabeth Crafts. I know a lot more of you are doing your die cutting and then you're ink blending it. So you're starting with white paper and then you're blending. I hope you can see the very, very subtle texture in this paper. This paper ink blends beautifully. It is so good for ink blending on your die cuts. This is not one that I would use just for stamping backgrounds and things like that. Save this one. And it feels soft as well, but it ink blends so beautifully. If you are a fan of Elizabeth Crafts and you love their samples, this is what the design team uses when they're doing their ink blending and their die cuts. This paper is so, so pretty. Whenever we would teach classes and we use it in classes, I mean, people would just like, what paper are we using? It's a huge difference in what everything looks like. Oh, thank you. Yes, they're just fun little nails for Easter. They only have to stay on till Easter. They'll probably pop off before then, but that's okay. But they were just fun. I haven't taken the time to put them on, so finally I was just like, okay, I'm gonna take the time, go to bed a little later, no big deal. So soft finish cardstock. If you like to die cut and then ink blend your dies, definitely give this one a try. It is beautiful, beautiful paper when it's ink blended. Next, the other day, I know we were doing a live and we were looking at the doilies, and I can't remember who it was that asked about doily die cuts and if there's any doily die cuts. So I have definitely been on the lookout for doily die cuts since then to get a little bit more in the store. Some of these we've had before, some of them we just haven't had in a while. This first one is called Small Doilies. You've got 3 different doilies in here. I'm going to flip it around. I know it says small. I think they're perfect size. I'm going to go over to the wall here. And so we've got these were Limeade Mini. So I want to show you these next to the mini ones. So I think they're a nice size doily. Then I've got the big doilies that we got in from Doodlebug. And you can kind of see how those compare. I'm dropping everything today. Compared to those. So I think they are really a nice size doily. They're called Small Doilies. Is Elizabeth Crafts paper sold as a pack? It is. It is $12.29 for the pack. I ripped it. Yes, $12.29 for a pack of 25. And this is not a paper that I think you should use all the time. Okay, one side is smooth, so you could, but save this for your ink blending, save it for your die cuts you want to ink blend. It's beautiful. So this is definitely one you're going to put, not in with your regular white paper. It is super, super pretty. But so small doilies. This one we just had in on one of our last orders from Elizabeth Crafts. In here, you're going to get 2 heart doilies and then this small little doily here, and also some great little borders. This set is called Lace Heart and Doily. I don't know if you saw or not. That one's $26.39. Nice big set there. And then this one is called Beautiful Doily. So this one's really fun. And this one on our website, if you go on there, the item number is 2036. They cut this out and then strategically cut this and they turned it into butterfly wings. It is the coolest sample ever. So there's that one, $14.39, and it's called Beautiful Doily. New one for us, Tag Variety Pack. I really like this one because it's got all these great labels in it. And again, I don't know if you can see, and it is just a picture, but do you see the texture on those? These have been cut. The original ones were cut with that soft finish cardstock and then ink blended. So see how it kind of looks like suede or leather? That's what that cardstock looks after you ink blend it. It's beautiful. How much are the doily die sets, please? Okay, so the first one was $18.39, $14.39, $26.39. White paper, you've got it, Pam. You guys are going to love it. Trust me. Tag Variety Pack. So look at all those tags you're going to get. I love how each one has like a little stitching or dots, some kind of extra little texture around it. You also get the little hole reinforcers too. Tag Variety Pack, $24.39. This one here is called Borders and Trims. This one's so fun, and I do love the little waves in there. We've had this one before. There's all your different borders and trims, $25.39. Soft finish for you, Miss Gloria. You've got it. Lace border. This came in as a special order, and I thought it was super pretty, so I ordered a few more. So fun little border dies here. Now keep in mind too, with these border dies, I'm dropping again. With these border dies, if you're more of a scrapbooker, you can always butt them up and create a much longer border for your page. A lot of times if I can really see the splice that I made, I just stick an embellishment there, do an extra little layer on top of where it's spliced. But this is how I get more bang for my buck with my border dies. I will use them on my scrapbook pages, and not always do I do them as a full 12-inch length, but if I want to, then I just put something over that little splice where they met. Can I have the doily die set, please? Yes, you can. Can you tell me which one you want? Do you want the small doilies, beautiful doily, or lace heart and doily? Since we've got 3 different ones, I know tomorrow they'll be asking which doily you actually wanted. So let me know which one of those doilies you wanted, and we will get that pulled for you. Next one, how fun is this one? This one is called Mushrooms and Tree Stumps. Love that one. Look at that. And it's even got the great little wood grain texture to it. The little morels. Small one. Okay. That is this one right here. I'm going to get that pulled. I don't know if you guys love the mushroom hunt. So one, I just like to walk in the woods. Okay. I love to walk in the woods. And so we have been mushroom hunting a couple times, and I am the worst finder of mushrooms. I cannot see those dumb things ever. Beautiful doily. You've got it. Pulling that one for you, Carmen. So this one is a new one for us. Super fun. Mushrooms and Tree Stumps. This one is a restock. Alphabet, Numbers, and More. We do have 2 alphabet sets. So before anyone comments on this one, I'm going to show you the other one at the same time. The other one is called Classic Alphabet. So you're going to see how this one is a little more jiggity-jaggedy, a little more distressed looking. These are nice and clean and smooth, and they are very similar in size. This one ends up being a little bit of a bigger set. I think they're a little bit wider. Yeah, they are. They're just a little bit wider. So this one is Alphabet, Numbers, and More, number 2037. This one is $18.39. I do too. So my stepdad, when I was growing up, he told me the mushrooms could hear me and I had to be quiet in the woods. Now, I'm sure you guys won't believe this, but I was a talker as a child, and I don't think I ever stopped talking. And so I'm sure he just wanted a peaceful walk in the woods. This one is called Classic Alphabet number 2140. And so we would carry, our little grocery sacks, and he told me I had to be very quiet. I couldn't rustle my sack. I couldn't talk because the mushrooms would hear me and they would hide. I was also a very gullible child, apparently, because I believed him. Next one, this one is called Decorative Edges. So this one is just going to put the texture in. So when I flip it over, I think that'll make more sense to you. Here you go. So it's just going to put that texture. So you could put this onto any edge that you've got, any die that you've got. If you've got like your own frames that you like to use, you could add this in the middle of the frames, give it a little more texture. So this one is called Decorative Edges. Now we just got in the last order all those cute new dog dies that Elizabeth Crafts just did. We ran out of the stamp set, which is called Dog Days Sentiments. Have a possum birthday, best friends forever, you had me at woof, a dog's kiss will cure almost anything. Decorative Edges, you've got it. So that's a stamp set we just got restocked. And this one is a brand new one for us, Bloom Sentiments. And I think this one is great because we always have florals, and you always have florals. Have a blooming, marvelous day, sending you flowers to brighten your day, handmade with love, finished with flowers. Let your dreams blossom. Gardening? Gardening. Trying to think. Gardening. There's a little bit like in Doodlebug had some stuff, and maybe like in Under the Inspire, that kind of outdoor country-ish. There's one that was not an at-home, but next to it, it was an Echo Park like Cartabella. There might be something in there. We've got some stamps that just came in. Catherine Pooler right there. It's got like the little crate. That's a gardening one. But yeah, garden's kind of a harder one. I'll have to think on that one. Let your dreams bloom, let your dreams blossom. Love you bunches. Friends are like flowers. They brighten your day. Some years are for growing, but this one is for blooming. Happiness blooms from within. You were made to bloom. So lots of great sentiments in here. Decorative Edges for Joanne. You've got it. Yes, I love mushrooms. I love them fried. I like them sauteed. Score tape. Just restocking 3/8 inch. Our stencil deck from Lisa Horton, restocking that one. And also our We Are page protectors. Got another set of the vertical ones in. All right, we're going to switch tables here. One Perfect Day. That is the wedding set from 49 and Market. So we've got the One Perfect Day rub-ons in. Undo adhesive remover. Restocked that one. And a few more totes because, believe it or not, we ran out of them. I cannot believe that we did. I didn't realize we were out of them, and I cut my order actually down a little bit. But we got in more of those great handled bags from Simple Stories. These are fantabulous. I don't think I showed you guys this one the other day. We were putting it away, and I'm like, ooh, I don't think I showed that one yet. This was one of our Echo Park papers that just came in. It's called Certificate. And it's just a really fun one to have, like, as at the start of a wedding book. Before family and friends, blank and blank, were united in marriage on this blank day of blank in the year of, at, in, and then bride, groom, as witnessed by. So just a fun little page to put in there. Got that one in. Simple Vintage Lavender Fields. Collector's Essentials Kits have been restocked. That gets you a collection kit, sticker sheet, page pieces, stickers, and journal bits. How much is the Spellbinders paper trimmer from yesterday? We will have to look that up and get that one to you. Otherwise, that one is on our site. But since that was a yesterday item, I don't have that back here. I would say probably 25 to 30. That's a good average on paper trimmers. Undo, you've got it, Miss Darla. Thank you. Pulling that for you. Marriage certificates, you've got it, Terry. I see yours. Pam, I see yours too. Page pieces here for that Say Cheese Happiest Place. There's that one restocked. I'll take the Mickey die cuts 2 with my reorder. These right here, Miss Sarah, you've got it. Now, continue with Mickey. Oh, $32.39 on the paper trimmer. Thank you so much, Paula. We have not had these in yet. This is Meet the Mouse washi tape. How cute is that? It's an actual like Mickey one. So Meet the Mouse washi tape. Our card and envelope value packs here. This one you get 50 cards and 50 envelopes in there. Restocked that. Now, I need to look because I feel like we shouldn't have this many left. So if you think you were on reorder for the Daisy Art Junk Journal, let me know. We didn't think we were going to be able to get any more of these in. And luckily, our distributor, they never do this, but they actually did a reorder from Stamperia for this one. So we got in a little bit more of Daisy Art. I'm so excited about that. So here is the junk journal. Now, we did have some of you on special order, and we got those filled, but I'm just afraid that maybe I was cleaning up the special order sheet because they told us, no, these are discontinued, they're gone, but then they did another order. So the junk journals for Daisy Art, back in stock. Oh, yes, thank you, Paula. I appreciate you doing that too, just in case. I'm here tomorrow helping pull, but that is great that you did that. Then we also got more of the 8x8 pads in. Just a few more though. Backgrounds, we ended up with one extra background, 8x8. And then the regular Daisy Art pad, we've got 2 of those in 8x8. And then in the 12x12s, we've got 2 of the collections. Because you already have one and love it. Well, thank you. I like that little shout out. So Daisy Art, there's 2 of those collections left. And then the backgrounds. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 backgrounds, which that's kind of exciting because the backgrounds were ones that sold the quickest. Journal, please. You've got it. Thank you, friends. All right. So I'm seeing Lisa and Gretchen. And Lisa, I know I just did your bucket and there was not one in there. So I know you didn't have one on there. And then Dorothy wants the 8x8 backgrounds, both of them. Any die cuts for Daisy Art? Just no. The only thing, this is all that I got in. That was it. Amy, I've got this one here left. I don't think we have the other one on the shelf, but I will get that one pulled for you. And then a junk journal for Linda. All right. And I think I was reordered for the Daisy backgrounds. All right. So we'll check that one for sure. And then a collection. Lisa, a collection. You've got it. Okay. All right. Backgrounds for Wendy. You've got it. And again, I will check your buckets to make sure because we did have some reorders for these that we did pull already. Next, we've got restock for Whispering Way. This is the solids pack. Echoes of Time. Daisy Art Junk Journal. You've got it, Luann. And then unless anyone already had it on their tab, those are gone. Echoes of Time. 6x8 pads restocked. Also the Echoes of Time Wildflowers. Four by 6 stamp blocks. Daisy Art backgrounds. There we go, Linda, pulling that. 4x6 block. More of our fantabulous white erasers. The bourbon will go over in this area, kind of where there should be some wine paper and stuff already there too. Yeah, there's not a lot of wine paper left, but that's where we'll put the bourbon. Soccer title. And these cute little, they're called Bee Colony, little epoxy stickers. I think we had those in like a week or so ago and sold through them. So we're restocking the cute little Bee Colony stickers. And that is it. Now, if you watched yesterday's live with all that great basil paper, that is what is left. That's it. Now, and there's a lot that we need to reorder. Isn't this crazy? This is all that I had left to go out on the shelf. And it is literally just a few pieces here and there. I asked the girls when they were done, I'm like, is this it? That's it? And they're like, yeah, that live took forever. Like, oh my gosh. Isn't that crazy? It is awesome. The little bees. Let me check that. They are item number 694466. Kim wants some bees. You've got it. Soccer title ×2 for Renata. You've got it. Thank you. And do you have a Highlander cow dye? Oh, Joanne, we do. Yes, we do. I just got to think where it's at. There is only one company I have found. There she is. Right there, Joanne. It is from your favorite, Divinity Designs, and it's called Highland Cow. I'm going to pull it just in case you decide. So if you want it, do another comment, Highland Cow, and then I'll have it on the back table. So tomorrow, I know there's 3 of us working tomorrow. That way they will know what I meant by Highland Cow. All right, let me check the bees here. Let's see here. I know a few of you sent messages and things like that in today. $3.39. Thank you, Paula. There's your answer, $3.39 for that pack of bees. A few of you did send messages in today, and I did not get to all the messages, so I'm going to try, and you'll take it. Okay. Tanya, I will get another one ordered. I think there's only one left on the shelf. So yes, we will order another one of those in, no problem. What was I saying? Yeah, I don't know. I just lost my train. Oh, messages. So I know some of you messaged in today. I did not get a chance to get a lot of the messages caught up. So I'm going to work on that before I go home tonight. So hopefully I can get you guys responded. Also, I know I talked yesterday about Catherine Pooler and some of those discontinued the 10 discontinued inks and re-inkers. Right now, like as soon as I went on there this morning, she was sold out of some of the re-inkers. So I cannot get all the re-inkers. I don't remember them all offhand. I know for sure Coral Cabana was sold out. All That Jazz was sold out. And 2 of the purples were sold out. So I did try to contact some of you that asked for the stamp and the re-inker because you didn't have it yet, to see if you still wanted the stamp, even if I couldn't get the re-inker for you. Okay. So just know that I did respond back about that. If you already had the pads and you were just asking for re-inkers, I think maybe a couple of you I messaged back, but I was like, well, I'm sure you still want the other re-inkers, just even if I can't get that one for you. So anyway, just wanted to let everybody know that not all of them were in stock when I jumped on. Do you have a tip for making the Spellbinders die cuts plates to lay flats? Try put that boiling hot water. I've heard of that technique. So when I do my die cuts, I just cut into one. So I always keep one as nice as I can for the top. The next thing you want to do is cut all over that plate. So move your dies around. And the other trick is, like pretend my die is right here. And you know how your die starts to bubble. If you can push down and feel the bubble, it's time to flip it over. Okay. And then start cutting the other way. So that way it'll kind of bow the other way, and that helps it to stay a little flatter. So again, if it's starting to do this and you've got the bubble this way, flip it over and start running it through that way. And then you want to flip them as often as possible too. But again, like I said, with my two, I keep one and one on the bottom that I cut into, and then the one on the top, I try and keep that one as clean as possible. Then when this one is gross, then it goes away. And then the one that was on the top now becomes my bottom, and I pull a new one out. So that works for me. Anyway, that was a tip. I don't even know who shared that tip a long time ago, but that one does work. And then sometimes I take them to the sink. And I have never tried the hot water technique or anything like that, but I do take them to the sink and I scrub them really good with just soapy water to get all those little pieces of paper out of the places where it's etched in. That also kind of helps as well. And it helps it to cut, I think, a lot nicer too. So hopefully those tips help a little bit as well. So, alrighty friends, well, we are at time. Melanie's grabbing her stuff, so that means apparently I got to get off of here. Don't forget your checks and your, see, that's why I shouldn't even told her check was in, she left it in the chair there. That way she would have had to come back in, right? So, alrighty friends, thank you for a great week. I hope you guys have amazing Easter plans. And if you don't, I hope you just have a nice, relaxing Easter weekend this weekend. I will be back here probably on Monday for a bonus live, not for sure. This girl is way behind on her accounting. She needs a day home in the office. But if I do pop in here, we will have a, oh yes, I know you did. I just didn't get that, Sarah. Yep. Thank you for the reminder though. Anyway, I will do a bonus live. Otherwise, I will for sure see you all on Tuesday. So thank you so much, my crafty friends. You have an amazing, blessed Easter, and I will see you all next week. Take care. Bye.